What's going on, guys? I'm here with one of our clients, Teddy, who scaled his operations and was able to actually double the amount of contractors you said in your business, in your freelance business. What's going on, Teddy? How are you?
Yeah, man. What's up? What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. I guess for anybody who maybe doesn't know you or kind of your backstory, give us a little bit of background on you and kind of what you do, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. My name's Teddy Giard. I'm currently live in Greenville, South Carolina. I have had a career running several businesses. My first one that really kind of got recognition was a company I started in college called Kanga Coolers, where we appeared on Shark Tank, scaled the company to a multi-million-dollar company. It's still rocking and rolling these days. The guys are doing a great job running it. I've since exited, went on to be a brand director for a company called Island Coastal Lager out in Charleston, helped them raise capital through crowdfunding and digital marketing strategy. And then since then, I've been running my own marketing firm called Giard & Co., where we specialize in launching and scaling lifestyle brands through digital marketing integration. What we do there is align the product development timeline with the marketing production timeline. A lot of times people don't look at your marketing plan or your marketing calendar also having a production timeline. I think
Yeah.
us as filmmakers, we know that that's the case. But most founders within a business that is heading towards multi-million dollars, maybe 1 to 2 million, is typically involved heavily in product. So if you're able to help them understand that, just like how your product development cycle, there is a timeline, there's also one for marketing. It allows everybody to get on the same page.
Yeah.
So with that being said, a large part of our business is building out. We first come and build out the strategy, but then the second part of it is the implementation. And that's really where I leveraged this class was how do I streamline the implementation process so I can continue focusing on the strategy and business development side for my
For
clients.
sure. Yeah. Being able to stream that a bit more. I guess it's maybe kind of a weird question, but I guess what kind of drew you to our program over, maybe some of the other programs out there outside of me just being annoying on Instagram ads and
Well, what's really funny is I went and signed up for 5 different programs.
okay.
And I went and I monitored all of their automation flows. You guys had the best one. So that was how I made the
Oh, okay. So
decision.
you became a lead of all these different
Yeah.
like
And
different
because
programs.
I was like, whatever I'm gonna sign up for, I want the lead to be the strongest because
Yeah,
whatever their lead system is probably what they're going to teach me to do. And that was the case.
that's
So
hilarious. I didn't
it
know
was
that.
funny. Yeah, that was what I did. I went and signed up for 5 different courses. You guys had the strongest lead system. You actually personally called me within 15 minutes of signing up. And I was at the gym and I was like, I don't want to take this call. And then you and I started talking about, I think I told you I had 10 minutes, gave you 10 minutes. You asked me some great questions, follow up email, follow up text. We scheduled another session. I had a great call with Danny
Yep.
for the sales onboarding. He explained more of the systems. I was asking him questions like, what CRM are you guys using?
Yep.
What are you doing? Are the processes that you gave me throughout this entire, onboarding sales funnel? Is this what I'm going to be learning? He explained to me, yeah, it's the same thing. And that's what led me to work with you guys.
For sure, man. Absolutely. And I know you said you doubled the amount of contractors that you've brought on. Like, do you feel like you have a little bit more peace of mind now that you have some systems in place, a little bit more clarity on that?
Absolutely. Yeah. The biggest thing for me was seeing like behind the curtain of what a well-oiled machine looks like.
Right.
I loved working one-on-one with Ethan. He really helped me. Like, I think even the sales offering that I was doing was a little bit out of scope of what your typical clients are doing. Ethan was able to help me like structure it and put it into like, quantifiable packages, which I was just having a hard time doing.
Right.
So that was super valuable. And then understanding how I can still use the same sales processes you guys are doing in the same management structure
Same
with my
concepts and
clients.
same kind of
Yeah,
ideas behind it. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. So that was extremely valuable. All in all, like now I can take a step back and I feel confident that in the systems that I have in place. I have used some different softwares that make more sense for my specific needs and
Sure.
industry,
Yeah.
but being able to look at the framework that you guys have outlined, I
Yeah.
basically just applied the similar framework to a
Yeah.
system that was automated differently.
And I think you said it there. It's like it doesn't always like it's not always about the specific softwares. It's about the concepts behind them, the follow-up cadence, the
Right.
flows, what it looks like. It's kind of like, Sony versus Canon. At the end of the day, they'll both do the same thing. It just comes down to how you use the tools and the concepts
Exactly.
behind them. So that totally makes
Exactly.
sense. Well, awesome, dude. Well, I really appreciate your time. One last question. I guess if maybe anybody's on the fence about just potentially booking a call and speaking with our team, what kind of advice would you give them, knowing what you know now?
Absolutely. If you are a freelance, if you put it this way, if you are somebody that works in the film or media industry and you have recently jumped to full-time freelance, this is 100% a good course to invest in. You'll see a return on it right away, because odds are you're probably not pricing yourself right. You're probably not structuring yourself right. You're probably not positioning your
Yeah.
skills or niching down, and you probably don't have an operating system in place. This is just grassroots, everything that you need to know to start. You even go into depth of like how to structure an S corp versus an LLC. That's stuff that you guys don't even need to be offering, but you guys still are. So I would say that if you have recently made that jump into freelance and you are starting to realize that, wow, there's a lot more to this than I expected, which anyone that has made that jump has had that
We
realization.
all know it is. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great course to invest in.
Well, I appreciate it, Teddy. And I'm excited to see where you're going from here and how you continue to scale, man. And appreciate your time.